Hi guys, and welcome to Classic TV Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is going to be on the original Night Court, and a really good show. 6 things that you might not know about this silly show. We'll start with the show is inspired by real New York City courts. The late Reinhold Weege, who also helped bring another workplace classic, Barney Miller, to life, honed in an idea for Night Court after closely observing a handful of actual night courts and witnessing the craziness of not only the defendants but the judges themselves. Harry Anderson's gigs on Saturday Night Live and Cheers put him on the map. An accomplished magician who incorporated his tricks into his comedy act, Anderson had already earned plenty of exposure on NBC by popping onto both Saturday Night Live and Cheers as an occasional guest star. His future Night Court producer, Jeff Melman, watched Anderson stick a needle through his own arm live on Saturday Night Live and immediately shortlisted him for the Night Court lead role. Amazingly, the fact his real name was Harry was not a deciding factor, just a happy coincidence. The show battled a bailiff curse until Marsha Warfield came along. Selma Diamond played bailiff Selma Hacker for the show's initial 2 seasons. Sadly, the actress passed of lung cancer at the age of 64. Her replacement, Florence Hallop, lasted 22 episodes as a new bailiff, Florence Kleiner, before tragically passing away from the very same disease. Thankfully, 33-year-old Marsha Warfield was then brought onto the show to play no-nonsense replacement Braz Russell. Not only did Warfield remain with the cast for the rest of the series, but she's still acting today and has had several appearances on the reboot. Night Court's creator wrote some crazy shout-outs in the show. If Reinhold Weege loved his friends, he sure had a funny way of showing it. Throughout the series, plenty of pimps, sex workers were tried in Judge Stone's courtroom, usually with hilarious results. Most of them had something very unique in common. They were named after Reinhold's closest buddies, a dubious distinction for sure. John Larroquette ruled the Emmys, then asked to not be nominated. The evolution of Dan Fielding's character from conservative snob to womanizing philanderer made him one of Night Court's consistent highlights, largely thanks to Larroquette's hilarious performances. The Television Academy was enamored with Larroquette's work on the show, awarding him 4 consecutive Emmys between 85 and 88. The following year, Larroquette removed himself from contention for award consideration, citing a desire to avoid becoming synonymous with the sleazy character so that he could easily score different types of roles once the show concluded. The show's finale got a proper ending on 30 Rock. Famously, Night Court's ending came amidst a flurry of disorganization. Originally intended to finish up after season 8, NBC came through with big money offer at the last minute to keep things going. Despite the departure of key showrunners and writers, the jumbled season 9 predictably caused ratings to tank, leading to an abrupt cancellation even as the show was being pitched around for syndication. This led to a very weird cliffhanger, like finale where Dan went running off to pursue longtime rival Christine, whom he had suddenly realized he loved. This despite fans largely believing that Harry and Christine were eventually supposed to end up together. 16 long years later, Tina Fey, a star of 30 Rock, finally gave fans the conclusion they missed out on back in '92 by orchestrating a mini Night Court reunion episode entitled The One with the Cast of Night Court. Post, Anderson and series regulars Charles Robinson showed up on the episode, which featured Tracy Jordan, played by Tracy Morgan, cheering up studio page Kenneth by recruiting Post and Anderson to come to 30 Rock and stage a wedding for their old characters, only to get in a big fight during rehearsals. It was utterly ridiculous in the best possible way, a perfect tribute to the spirit of the original series. And I can't remember his name now. The guy played Data on Star Trek. I think that's sad. Anyway, whenever his character would show up on Night Court and his family, they were so funny. They were like very depressed hillbillies from West Virginia, and it was amazingly funny. It's just an amazingly funny show. And the time the Roadrunner from, the Coyote from the Roadrunner cartoon showed up in the Supreme Court, it's just hilariously funny. All I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe. Brent Schreiner, that's his name. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.